Okay, here's an introduction to the problem I'm looking to solve. Here we have Kaossilator Pro on the left and the Kaoss pad on the right. These two are hooked together, left to right, and they are MIDI'd together, left to right. And the MIDI out from the Kaoss pad is going into the Volcas system, which I'll come to in a minute. What you are actually hearing just there is just a drum pattern, which is really only these four pads. And with a little bit of interference there from somewhere. Anyway, no matter. The MIDI out down here from the Kaoss pad is going to the Volca drum on the top left. And given that this is using Volca Mix, it shouldn't really make any difference which MIDI in it goes to, since they're chained together. The red lead from the Volca Mix is syncing out to the sync in on the Volca drum on the left. The Volca drum yellow cable is going to the Volca bass sync in, bottom left, and the Volca bass green cable is going over to the Volca sample sync in. And you could see these three things are armed for play. The sample there, the bass there, and the Volca drum there. And all that I would need to do normally to get this thing to play, I'll let it focus, and it's set to 120 BPM, is just to press the little play button that's just sitting below the red cable here. Okay, so those are now playing, and if we just bring a bit of volume up. Okay, simple little loop, and this is really all just by way of a test, because what I want to be able to do, if we look at the Kaossilator Pro, we can see it's set to 120 BPM. If we look at the Kaos pad, although it's not currently really doing anything in this particular test, it's set to 120 BPM too. And we've already seen that the Volca mix is at 120 BPM. We've seen that the MIDI out from the Kaos pad goes to the Volca drum MIDI in. So what I was hoping is that there would be a means of either the Volca mix play button to trigger the whole lot, but given that the Volca is MIDI in only, then it would really be the triggering of the Kaossilator, which would theoretically clock sync the whole lot together. But here's what happens in practice. We already know that this arrangement is playing. If I just turn it up. And over here, if I bring some of these in, sort of in sync, almost by fluke. Now it's not. And that comes down to purely when I'm manually enabling one of the banks. So, put simply, the prize is, let me just turn that down, the prize is for the first person to come up with, if there is a solution, and there really ought to be, as to how to sync the two Korg products down here and the 4 Volca products here, such that they can be triggered and stay in the same BPM in sync. That's it in a nutshell. I'm not going to say what the prize actually is yet, but there really is a prize. Okay, thanks for watching.